Hmm. I don't have a trash box. Hmm. I need a little box. I need a little box. Well, a little bucket's going to have to do. No, it's getting ready to rain. Getting ready to rain. That wind's already going 100 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Where's my? There it is. Here we go. Hmm. Well, I had to do that a little different. You wanted a candy corn. Oh, I'll make a couple of them like this, but I ain't gonna do much. I'm gonna have to change that up a little bit. I don't like that design at all. He sent me pictures. He said, "Can you make this?" I said, "Yeah." So I'll do what he wants on a few, and then I'm gonna make my version. I think should be. Then I'll show the comparison. How you doing, Joy? Making a few jigs for a guy. He said, "Can you make this?" I was like, yeah. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like this design. Thing keeps slipping on me. I'm gonna do this one, and then I'm gonna do mine. So we'll make sure we make some of those that he wants on that design, and then I'm gonna present my design. I'm doing good. I'm off work for the week. Got these end pieces. Doing so well. Oh, I need to set your Rapatha out. I'm gonna go in there and do that now. I'm gonna set your Rapatha out.
I'll go get it. Has to sit out for 2 hours.
It's in the yellow fridge top shelf.
Today Wednesday?
Yeah.
What is today?
The 8th.
8th?
Yep. Yeah, we're just doing a few. They're called candy corn. The candy corn themed jig. Crappie jig. I know one thing, until it starts raining, I'm gonna open these windows. A little warm. Get some air flowing up in here. You know what I mean? buddy. That's a little better. I think I'm gonna do it to where I'm not a fan either myself of the tail pieces. I just like the V cuts on them. I think they give it more profile. Two strands.
Ronnie,
Yeah.
I'm gonna set this right here in this. No, I think that's better. I'll put it here. See it?
Yep.
Where the sun can hit it, get it good and warm.
All right.
Don't open the door and let it fall.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try not to. Hmm. Little candy corn jig. I'm going to do my version. We're going to do a comparison here in a few minutes. Crappie like orange. They like pink. They like grays, red, chartreuse, yellow. Depending on what body style you're at. The fish down here, they like pink, blue, purple. Let's do it one more time. Come on. Candy corn. You know what? Yeah, I'll finish these up. I only got 2 more. I'm getting anxious. I'm wanting to get to my style. I'm getting in a hurry. I'm getting in a hurry. I'm making these for a buddy of mine in Kentucky. Mm-hmm. What's up, E-Woos? What's going on? I gotta make some for Grumpy Orca up in New Jersey. He wants 32nd ounce. Like, yeah, I'd do that. Break time at least for the next 3 minutes. Heck yeah. Well, I guess Joy and whoever else in here is watching and let me know which one they like better. I ain't gonna have the other ones done in 3 minutes. We're gonna do a comparison. I'm tying up another person's version right now that I got sent. said, hey, can you do this? I was like, yeah. I got to looking at it. I go, why? Why the white head? But candy corn does have white in it. So I could see that myself. And trust me, when I hold up a comparison, you're not going to hurt my feelings whatsoever if you don't like my version. So, just to let you know, don't say, ooh, I like yours better just because. I want y'all's honest opinion. Oh, look at this guy. I know you'll be honest. Actually, I'm done with the other guy's version. So now I'm getting ready to do my version. That's going to consist of a whole. It might not consist of much different. There's really not a whole lot of big difference with it, honestly. Well, where did it go? We might be cooked. Do I not have any? I guess not. Huh. But guess what? I guess we're not going to do my version. Nice. I didn't think I was out. Boo. All right. Well, that sucks. Not what I really wanted to do here. Damn. Now I got to rethink this whole thing. Uh-huh. What up, hand saver? JP16. I am cooked. I don't have any yellow. That is. All right. Unless I got it hidden somewhere. I got too much stuff. I got a lot of jig stuff. SWC, what are you still doing here? You ought to be fishing. What are you doing? Fish are biting and you're sitting here playing on YouTube. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay. We took the day off. 35. You ain't wrong. Yeah, we're going to be watching it. Put the worm in it. Put the worm in it. Okay. All right. Well, damn. That really sucks, y'all. For real. So, we're going to do it another way. Thought I had some yellow chenille, but I guess I ran out and didn't know I ran out. I got yellow and red, but that ain't gonna work. That's kind of pointless. We are not going to be messing with that today. So, guess we're going to stick with the orange chenille. I don't even have no. Yeah, let's see. The yellow, orange. All right. I'm going to tie one up like this. And y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, here we go. So I got the white chenille. Go with the white thread. Backtrack hooligan, what's happening? Yeah, oh, I don't know. 35-mile-an-hour winds don't sound fun to mess with, especially on the water. With my scissors, with my scissors. I might have to shut one of these side windows down. Keep dropping stuff. I can already tell you which one I like better, but I'm gonna let y'all decide. Orange, white with a little bit of yellow. I need to put more yellow on it. But anyway, got the orange, white, and yellow. Or yellow, orange, and white. Which one do y'all think looks better? SWC done left the building. Joey. You like them both? I appreciate it. We got that one there. We got that one there. I'm going to tie up one more, but I'm going to put a little more yellow in it because that wasn't enough yellow for me. You know what I can do though? Huh. Watch this. This is going to be cool. Let's see here. Where's my yellow? Where's my yellow? Put me another tail piece out. I love the hand tied jigs. That's all I throw pretty much. Especially for bluegill. There's some yellow. I'm going to do 2 yellow pieces here. Oh. Orange. Another orange. Two piece. Gotta add a little flash to it. That was a little bit better, I think. This one here is a little bit better. It's got more of a yellow tail too. And it's got the orange as well. Orange head, white body, yellow and orange tail with a little bit of flash. And then oh, come here. I'm gonna take an orange marker and dot the hair a little bit. Kind of gives it that kind of an orange dot look. Oh, well, I think I'm gonna go that route. I like that. White or orange dots on it. I think we're gonna go with that. What y'all think? Honest opinion. What we got? We got that one there. We got this one here. Basically, that's what you got. This is what we got going on. Dookie. I don't know if I'll be able to get both of them on there. Well, that looks funky. Tell me something. Which one y'all like better? Do y'all like this one? Got the yellow, orange, little flash, little polka dot around the white collar, orange head. Or y'all like this one? Got the yellow tail, orange body, white head. What is y'all's opinion? The white head. That's what I was kind of going with myself. So that was the guy that sent me. He goes, "Can you make me these?" I was like, "Yeah, I can make them." And I don't have my yellow. I don't have my yellow chenille, so I just figure I'd do it that way there. So I'm gonna do him 6 and 6, 6 of each. These is going to a guy up in Kentucky. One of my buddies on here. Where's my yellow? Where's my yellow? I'm gonna have to show him, be like, hey man, which one you want? How is everybody today? Getting ready to pour down rain here. We're getting ready to have a flood. The floods are getting ready to happen. It's sprinkling now. It just started. How about that? It's raining. What's up, Rivers? Weather's been decent today. It's good. That's real good. It feels good. It's nice. Where's my damn... Oh boy. You hate when you got stuff on the table and you can't find it. There's my whip finish. There's my scissors. Oh, shit. There it is. That's what I was looking for right there. Derby-dur. Derby-derby-dur. Lord have mercy. I cut that for a 30-second. What's going on, Eric? You know what? These feathers ain't cooperating. They're not cooperating. It might be the person doing the tying too. See? That's what happens. We blame it on everything else when in reality, it's our fault. Wind blowing in on you, ain't it?
No, I'm afraid that with the window on, I'm afraid that noodle's gonna fall on the floor.
Oh.
And it'll break. I'll put it here.
Mm-hmm. So I don't do this much anymore at all. A little yellow polka dot. A little orange polka dotty. We're going to do 6 of those and 6 of these right here. We already got these made. I kind of like those better, the white eyes. The white jig heads. I ain't got no merch. I don't have it. It's a friend of mine made me these shirts right here. Friend of mine made me these shirts. It's got the bluegill, it's got the Oscar, it's got the fisherman in the background, and so, what is that one? That's a. These are all invasives except for the bluegill up there. But he made me that one, or she made me that one rather. She made me that one. What up, Release? What's going on? Sorry, I'm just now seeing your comments. My bad. Sometimes I get into doing something, it's hard to stay focused on chat. You know what I mean? You know how it is. Everybody knows how it is. Because that's just the way it is. Some things will never change. Oh, Lord. Please don't ever do that again. There you go. I said it for y'all. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cut these feathers up. I only got 2 more to go. I got enough. 2 more, I think. Dude, I got to do this one here. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yep, I got enough. I got enough. There you go, Release. So We're doing the candy corn version. So I got that one there. It's got the orange head, white body, a little polka dot bikini going on there. Got the orange and yellow tail with a little bit of flash. And then we've got the white head with the silver eye, orange body, yellow tail, and some flash. So we're going to do 6 of each. I like the white head better myself, which is what he sent me a picture of and says, "Can you make these?" I go, "Yeah." When I tied one up, I was like, "Man, you know what? I'm going to do it differently." Well, my differently, I don't have the right material for it, so I came up with that little polka dot bikini going on there, and yeah, I still like the white one better. I still like the white one better. I got a. So I'm making him. Let's see, 6. He wanted 10. I'm just going to go ahead and throw in a dozen. And then I've got to make Grumpy Orca. I got to make him 24, I think. I have to go back and look at my text. 24 32nd ounce. So I already got the heads poured and painted on that. And we do color mixing and everything like that. Here's one of the color mixes I did. It's like a iridescent purple kind of look. That ain't really showing up too good. But anyway, I like that color very well. Purple, yellow chartreuses. You can't go wrong with those colors. Purple and chartreuse is probably one of my favorite color combinations out there. Purple and chartreuse. I got plastics, purple and chartreuse. Let's see, who is that? Release to the grease. Yeah. You made some that was like purple and chartreuse, didn't you? Or am I tripping? What were you making last night? Wasn't that purple? I was in bed halfway asleep. I wasn't paying much attention, to be honest with you. What was you making last night? Hey, I gotta show y'all something else that really, really works great. It's called my dollar store jig. Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. Y'all seen that on YouTube? Another guy made it, and I was like, man, that's a brilliant idea. I'll tell you what, it works. The legs flippity flap, and we wore those crappie out this year on those jigs. I think they hit that better than anything else. Hey, just curious if you received the thank you for your business email. I just sent it and trying to see if it's working correctly. As a matter of fact, I do have a Gmail notification. Give me a minute and I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Release. I'll get done with this jig here and I'll look at it. My little polka dotty there. Gonna be all right, I think. Let's see here. Check it out. Hang on a second. Let's see what I got going on. Get my other email pulled up here. Matter of fact, their release, I do not have anything from you, sir, on either email. No, I do not. Sorry. Try to send it again. I might be in spam. Let's check that out. Let's check that out. All right. Let's see here. Spam. Federal cellular class action lawsuit. Let me look at my other email account. I think, oh man, you've got the 1-2, right? My name 12@gmail. I'll just look at them both. I have nothing, sir. Nothing at all. No, I don't have nothing. Sorry. It ain't working now. What's going on, Spunky? I used to, man. I used to make them. I used to make all the time. I got out of it though. I was like, there's too much competition. I'll just do it a little bit here and there. You know what I mean? Well, we made unique jigs. Everything was unique. We thought outside the box, kind of like this right here. There you go. It's just something silly. Candy corn on this here. Orange head, white body with a little bit of polka dots on there. I'm wearing a bikini. Yellow and orange tail. And I made these right here. That guy sent me, said, can you make these? I go, yep. We got the white head, orange body, yellow tail, and some flash. That's the original ones that he sent me. Got that little stinger. Gotta have that little stinger on there, you know? So, that's what I got. Yeah, I got two more. I need to cut two more tails. I can see why Ruben don't use tails anymore because they take up a lot of time. Cutting tails. Then you have all this extra bodies left over. I think I'm going to do away with the tails too. Just go to bodies. Let's see, 1, 2. Now I need a yellow. It's taking up too much time keeping everything separated. And then you got 50,000 extra pieces that you don't need. So if you just did it all one way, you wouldn't have to worry about it. You don't have all these extra pieces and waste and trash and stuff. But since I'm already in it, here we go. We're going to do a yellow and an orange tail together. Oh, you ain't laying right. What's wrong with you? That's why I'm going to have to cut that off. All right. Yeah. My wife was the actual jig maker. She was the one that did most of it. She was more detail oriented than I was. I don't have no fingernails anymore. I cut them off, and now I need them. I don't have the setup here that I used to either, so I don't really do them much anymore. I do them for a few people, but in my personal self. But I don't do them. We don't do them like we used to. Three wraps over. Let's go. I always twist mine about 7 or 8 times. We gotta put the bikini on it. Twink, 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 twink. Put a little bikini on it. A little polka dot bikini. I appreciate the compliments, y'all. I really do, for real. I do, Rivers, for sure. Is that no? This is a 16th. These are 16th. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the tails. They just I don't know. They just you always have too many extra pieces. But since I'm already in it, here we are. Only got one more to make of these anyway. Then I'll go to some other stuff. I'll make some 30 seconds for Grumpy Orca. He's going to get 2 dozen, maybe more. Somebody orders 2 dozen, I'll end up sending like 30 just because I got extra material. I just wrap it all up. Just kind of like these here. I got extra material, so I'll just do something with the extra material and end up being the funky bunch, y'all. Hey, that jig don't look the same. Yeah, I know. It's called extra material jig. Might be the best jig you ever fished with. Mm-hmm. How's everybody doing on this fine Wednesday hump day? You know what the day is? Today's $5 sushi at Publix. I'm gonna have to go up there and get me some sushi from Publix. They got pretty good stuff. I eat that all the time. $5. $5 Wednesday. Like Wing Wednesday. Man, I'm a little rusty, y'all. Excuse me if I'm not as fast as some. Super rusty. Put the bikini on it. Let's go. Let's go with the bikini polka dot. I think I still like that whitehead better. What do y'all think? There's more people in here. What do y'all think? See, we got that one right there. That's a good picture of it that you can see on this one. Or that one. What y'all's take on it? So far, some saying the white one, some saying the orange one. It's kind of it's kind of even right now. Rivers, oh yeah, yeah. I'm doing a. Let's see. Rivers Spunky says orange. The orange head or the white head? The orange head one or the white head one? Maybe the white one because of the eye. Yeah, yeah. The eye kind of attracts a lot of things. Kind of gets people's attention. Yeah, I got about. I'm going to probably make a. Probably see 24, 40. I'll probably end up making about 75 today because I got to make me a few. I'll show you one of my favorites here. Let's see here. This one here is a super color. It's kind of like a bright fuchsia pink head, chartreuse body, chartreuse tail, a little bit of flash, and this it's called angel hair. But it's got a blue, kind of got a blue hue to it. But they love this color down here. And there's another one of my favorites too. Purple and chartreuse. Can't never go wrong with purple and chartreuse. Nothing fancy. It's just my stuff. And there's the other one with the eye on it. With the purple eye. It's been in the box for a while. I only kept one because got a little crawfish color one there. Little grass. I call it the grass shrimp. That's what everybody calls it down here, the grass shrimp color. I haven't used this color yet, but there's another one of my favorites. That's a very good summertime color. Call it the bumblebee. My bumblebee. My bumblebee. That's a good crappie jig down here. These sell out of the stores quick. Huh. Just stuff. I got out of it. I did. I'm about out of my favorites, so I'm gonna have to make me some up. That's why I went ahead and got this stuff out. Oh no, Spunky, I'm not. No, brother, those days are over. I only sold to a couple of stores. I did some local stores, and there was one guy in California that had a charter business. I sold to him quite often, and he's getting ready to move over here. He's getting ready to move to Florida. From California to Florida, I don't blame him. Too many stupid rules in California. Wait a minute. All right, so we're now. I'm gonna save the whiteheads for me. No store for me. I'll leave it. I'll leave that for the professionals, the professional jig makers. I do think outside the box though a lot. I like mine different. I don't like to be like everybody else. They're called unique. There's one guy down here. He actually has his business name Unique Jigs. Glenn's Unique Jigs. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna kind of make that have wings. You see that? Can y'all see that? Have like wings where you don't line them together like where they're all going the same direction. Put one on one side, one on the other, and have it facing out. It's got wings like Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings. You can't even see the wing now. I think I made the V cuts too long. Oh well. Oh well. It'll be what it's going to be. There's all the leftover extra parts. But I'm going to show y'all the dollar store jig here in just a minute. Very cool. Super fish catcher. I'm sure y'all probably seen it. I got the idea from a guy on Facebook. Boy, I tell you, they love it. Absolutely love it. Dog tags. I know he's ignoring me. I'm looking at jigs. I'm not trying to ignore you, fella. I forgot to. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that the way it is. I ain't even gonna polka dot that one. What'd you say now? Ronyo, you ignore me? Yes, I am. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're building a snowman. That's what we're doing. We're building a snowman. What's going on, Wayman? How you doing? How are you doing today? We're making some jigs there, Mr. Dog Tags. We are making some critter bugs. Now just doing my leftover stuff and I'll be done with this. So these will be in there extra for the fella. Wayman, did you go fishing? Come on, get in the hole. Mm-hmm. 12 blue giggy. Giggity giggity. Tammy Day, what's going on? I hate yo, shut up. Huh. Well, ain't that very sweet of you, Tammy? You sound like a very interesting woman. You poor baby. I feel so sorry for you. You need a hug. You need a boyfriend. Is that what you need? Kind of feel sorry for that boyfriend if you do, though. Talking like that. Ain't very nice of you. How deep were they, Wayman? Was they moving up or was they still out deep? They're starting to move up here. Actually, they're moving up here very nicely. So I've been told. I haven't been out in the lake yet, but I'm gonna tell you right now, after this freaking monsoon of a rain we're getting ready to have, that lake's gonna be risen very nicely. She just needs a man. That's all she needs. Tammy Day's lonely. Any takers? I wouldn't recommend it, but hey, some people likes crazy women. You feel me? be scared of the crazy ones. Be scared of the sane ones. Right off the bank. Hell yeah. So it's warming up nicely up there for y'all too, huh? Silver sparkle. I don't have any silver braid. What's Rivers doing? Why ain't you fishing? Is it rainy up there? Shoot. I'm done with this orange stuff. Now, which one do I want to do next? See, that's my biggest problem. When people says, just make me some random stuff, I pull out 50 things and can't find none of it. You know? All I know is I make certain ones that I know for a fact works in every color water there is. I do have 4 or 5 of those that works in every watercolor. And then certain lakes kind of has their own little thing. Kind of like down here. This lake here being that stained tannic tea color water. Some areas of the lake is a little more dirtier than the others. Some of it's clear. So you got to have on, damn, 5 or 6 different colors. There's some bougie fish down here. It's crazy. All right, let's see here. Grumpy Orca says, just make me some 32nd ounce. All right, well, we'll just make some 32nd ounce. Oh, you know what? Before that, though, I got to show y'all the dollar store jig. Yeah, I promised y'all that, didn't I? Do y'all want green or pink? Y'all let me know. Chartreuse green or pink? Probably one of the coolest jigs I think was ever invented by somebody. I think the guy that was on Facebook invented it, and I was like, I gotta try that. So I did a twin tail myself, but you want to talk about hard to tie? Oh my gosh, they're like slippery nipples. Oh, Wayman. I'll tell you what, man, you put out a whole lot of donations, man. You're a stellar feller. Very stellar feller. Spunky says chartreuse. Xander is watching and Octavia. Well, there's my wifey. Chartreuse. All right, let's go. So here's what we're going to do, y'all. We're going to do a chartreuse head. We'll get some chartreuse thread. My grand youngest is watching, so we're gonna have to PG-13 this stuff. So I guess old Tammy from Miami, if she comes back in here, I guess we'll tell her to adios, amigos. So this is what we got here, y'all. It's called the spike ball. And we got the little legs, the little rubber legs. We cut it down at the very bottom. And that's your tail. Now what he did, which is what I'm going to do now, is hook it through the rubber. I went in a little bit too far. So back it back out a little bit. I ain't never done it this way. So bear with me. There we go. We'll do it that way. And then we're going to do a little glue. Glue that on there a little bit there. Now again, I didn't do it this way. This is just the way I've seen it. But it worked. Probably gonna like my way better though, for real. It's just harder to do. And yeah, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I'm already committed, so I'm gonna have to redo the tail. I need a size 6 hook for this instead of a size 4. A lot different. I'm not a fan of this way. I can tell you that right now. Not a fan of doing it that way. Let's see, where's my... Yeah, that's... Yeah, I definitely don't like that tail design there. Definitely don't like that tail design, for sure. Dude, what the... what's going on here? Yep, I'm gonna have to do it my way. Gonna have to do it my way. I'm gonna have to do it my way. Because this one here looks all kinds of funky. I'm gonna throw it, but I ain't gonna like it. It's all, I don't know. I just don't like that. But anyway, there that is. So now we're gonna tie one my way. I got some tweaking to do with that. I could probably make that happen. I just got to play around with that. All right. So I got 2 legs now. And I got the number 6 hook instead of the number 4. Number 6 hook would probably be better with that other way. Anyway, there we go. Sorry if I'm ignoring y'all. Dog tags. How's the weather over there, honey? I have several Rubens and local 5-time run now. My way or the highway. Can you make a bumblebee design next? Dog tags. This is my bumblebee version right here. Yellow and black tail, black and yellow variegated, and a black head. That's one of my favorite colors as well down here. I would like to purchase your first autograph mystery box. You know what, Wayman? I ain't even gave that no thought, man. Be honest with you. Honestly, I have not. All right. Let's do a ronyo version of the rubber leg. Since they stretch so much, all right, so it's coming out nicely. This one takes a little bit of time. Got to do a couple of crisscrosses in it to make it do what it needs to do. This one here is hard to make, honestly. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do one that way. I only made a couple, and boy, I lost one, and I was all kinds of mad. All right, there's that. The legs is on there. I'll do it with the body here. Go. I'm gonna have to straighten that up a little bit because thing with that rubber legs, it twists and turns on you. I'm gonna have to twist that a little bit, get that right. Tack on it. Making these are so much a pain in the rear side. That's why I don't make very much of these. Just for my personal use. All right. Straighten her up a little bit. That's what we got going on right there. Look like a little bug. They love that design. What do y'all think about that? That one's pretty cool. So yeah, I actually lost one of these, and I was like, I gotta make some more. I just hate making them because, man, it just take up too much time. Hard to work with. Too much flexibility. Okay. Gotta package them up. So I'll go ahead and get those packaged up. Get those sent off up north. Oh, headache. He got a headache. What's going on? Fishing with Papa. What's happening? I'm just making a few jigs. Wind's blowing 500 mile an hour. The wind, rain's coming in. This first package done. And now to do a variety pack, as Wayman says, mystery box. I'm out of boxes. I'm out of boxes. I know where they sell them. If you want one, Wayman, I'll think about. I'll think about it. I'll think about the price because I have to see how much the boxes are. But when I do sell these, I sell those three for $5, 3 jigs for $5. That's what I do sell them for. The little polka dotty ones. The more I look at them, the more they're kind of you know, to kind of catch your attention. It's different. It's different and unique. They're a unique color. Unique color from unique people. How about that? That sounds about right, don't it? Inside of the box. Well, we could do that, sir. We can do that. I feel honored. I feel honored. What's going on, Remington? How you doing today? All right, there's his extra, so we'll do it there. All right, what are we going to do on this variety pack? New Jersey. New Jersey waters. I don't know what colors New Jersey likes. Like, I'm just going to do a couple of my ones that I know every waterway I've been to has worked. So we're definitely going to do that route. All right. Okay. A little bit of purple. Chartreuse. Purple flash. Chartreuse. Oh, he wants 30 seconds. He don't want 16th. It changes things a bit. All right. We'll get the smaller chenille out. I get the little bitty fine chenille. That's just the way I do it. Some people uses the regular size chenille for a 30-second. But I like the super thin chenille for the 30-second myself. That's personal preference. Everybody's different. So he wants 24. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12. So we'll do 4 of these. We'll do 4 of these just because this is one of them colors that just works every. You get any of the Gamakatsu boxes from Reuben? I do not, but I can. I can get one from him. If that's what you want. Does not matter to me, sir. I haven't even looked them up, Wayman. All right. Here we go. Do a little bit of purple there, and I'll use the tail pieces on this. I was going to get away from the tail pieces, but I don't know. They do look good. Some of them is really long. I'll save it for the 16th ounce. Get these smaller. Now here's what I like to do too on the 30 seconds and smaller. On your heckle, I like to rip off. I like to rip off the feathers instead of just using the V cuts and stuff. Nice little tiny bug look there. We'll do a couple more strands. I just like the small strand look. It just gives it a sleek profile. Kind of imitates a small bug. I don't use a whole lot of flash on this one either because I still want to keep it that very unique small profile. So I'll use only 2 strands, and I'm not going to use the other top pieces, so I'll save that for another jig. But I'll use just two little strands. You can get the kind of let's see here. Purple chartreuse. That's one of my favorite colors right there. One of my favorites right there. That's a very good jig. I'm gonna turn y'all around because for whatever reason it's not doing right. What's going on, peoples? Not wanting to zoom right for whatever reason. Oh, that ain't right either. Pull it down a little bit more. Over just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Huh? What we got there? For some reason it's not zooming. It's not wanting to focus. Wayman definitely has a very nice setup. Or not Wayman, but Ruben. He has a nice setup in his garage or his shed that he can very much focus very well with on his cameras. I do mine a whole lot different than a lot of people. On my 30 seconds, I like the single strands that I'll rip off the sides of the hackle. I've just always done it that way because I don't know, I like the way it looks. A lot different. It's not as bulky. Makes it more bug realistic. I'm building my thread up just a little bit more on these so I can use this smaller chenille. In 32nd house, I got those on a number 8 hook. How does that show up? Well, I'm way off. Hard to tell. Come on, where y'all at? Let's get back. Let's get back and focus, focus, focus. Oh man, that's wild. I ain't no cameraman, that's for sure. Definitely not a cameraman. Yeah, the purple and chartreuse, that's probably one of my favorite combinations. That and the black and yellow. I love the summertime bumblebee colors, the black, yellow, the honeybee, brown, yellow. Bluegill, more of the bug look. The June bug, brown beetle, the hard shell brown beetle bugs. Anything that would go in the water. Browns and blacks and yellows and the purples. I don't know what kind of bug this would represent, purple and chartreuse, but for whatever reason, Kentucky Lake, oh my gosh, phenomenal. Phenomenal color jig. Even down here, I just ain't been anywhere that they didn't like this color. It's weird. Muddy, clear, doesn't matter. Just whatever. Sometimes I don't even put flash on it. I'll just do it without the flash. What's going on, Scooter? How you doing? Hmm. So we'll get these made for Mr. Grumpy Orca. I'm gonna have to go back and look and see how many he said he wanted. I think it was 24. 24 different stuff. So I'm gonna do after this purple chartreuse, I'm gonna do a brown. Hmm, like a brown crawfish color, I guess you would say. Thing is, the chenille that I have for that size hook, the brown's not going to work. It's going to be too thick. We might have to go another route here. We'll do a gray and red. I didn't tie many 30 seconds myself. You know what? We're just going to experiment. Whatever comes out, comes out. That's what it is right there. We're just going to make things happen. It ain't going to be pretty. That's okay. I don't care. But then again, I used to make it with that. So I haven't done 30 seconds in so long. I don't even know what it looks like, to be honest with you. I always use 16ths. I rarely use 30 seconds, especially down here in Florida. 30 seconds is not your friend down here, especially with the wind. And I just never use 30 seconds. Gives it a good slow fall, especially in the wintertime. And then crappie are sluggish. I had one guy tell me a long time ago, he goes, I want a 32nd ounce, but I want a number 10 hook. And I go, oh yeah? I said, where are you fishing? He goes, I'm fishing Lake Weiss, Alabama. I go, dude, you realize you will never hook those crappie in Lake Weiss, right? He goes, but I get a ton more bites. I go, okay. He ordered uh he ordered 400 total. He wanted 100 of each color. And he absolutely loved it. And down there, they're catching 3 pound crappie all day long. 2.5, 3 pound crappie on a number 10 hook. Crazy, isn't it? I love Lake Weiss. Lake Weiss it's a good fishery. It's dangerous though. You don't know where you're going. A lot of rock. A lot of rock in Lake Weiss. I got a little short tail piece right there. Kind of hard to hold on to now. Get on back here. You got it. You got it, Wayman. You got it. All right. Well, there's the purple and chartreuse. They're done. There's 4 of those. Bag those up. Nice little bluegill killers right there. Random stuff. What am I going to do next? Let's see here. I'm going to do a gray red with a black head. 1, 2. I'll do 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know what? I'll do the squirrel tail later. I'm gonna do a squirrel tail. Let's see, squirrel tail. I'll do that on the 16th. I actually want to make some up for me. I'm out of squirrel tail jigs myself. All right. We're gonna do the red and gray. Then we'll do a crawfish color. Then we'll do the bumblebee color. Red, gray, crawfish, bumblebee. That's what we'll do today. So we'll get a little bit of silver out for the flash. We might get funky and do a some kind of rainbow color. I love that jig right there. I love that dude. That's a one killer jig. Pain in the ass to make. They don't tear up easy, I can tell you that. They hold together very well. Surprisingly enough. They're almost like y'all ever fish with Z-Man products. It's about that same material. At some point, I would love to have Greg Remington box as well. Let's let it there. Okay. We'll do red. Ought to be enough. We'll do gray. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. Nice material there. That one there looks a little funky. That rooster's been in a fight right there. I'm not even gonna put a tail piece on it. I'll show y'all what we're working with here. Alright, where is my red? There's my red. Red thread. Red thread. How many jigs do you want, Wayman? Like I said, I have never even ever thought about any kind of mystery box, like quantities or anything like that. I'm assuming different size boxes, different amount of jigs. I don't know how many slots there is, or I don't know anything about that. You can let me know. I'll have to do some research on that, I guess. Take that off. A little bit of silver flash. A little bit of red on the head. Six rows of 18, 3 of each color scheme. I got you. How about that? Now we're back. I guess I grabbed the wrong microphone. I think I grabbed the wrong one. But yeah, Wayman, I'll look that up. We'll get you right, buddy. We'll get you right. It might take me a minute, though. I will let you know that. It's going to take me a minute. It will take me a minute. Working and fishing and working and afternoon shows, and we're just going to have to do these on rainy days, brother. This is why I don't do this for a living. There's too much fishing to be done.
You're not even interested in what's in that package?
I'm busy right now. I'll open the package later. I don't even care. I'm sure it's something I ordered.
I had the chaser, what do you call it? Things that you put ice in.
Cooler?
Yeah, I had to chase it.
What do you mean you had to chase it?
It rolled. Went that way. And so I brought it back, put the lid back on it, and turned it this way on the concrete instead of on the grass. Maybe I thought maybe it won't move. There's nothing in it now, so.
Oh, there ain't? Oh. Well, Grumpy, I'm making yours, buddy. I am making yours. So there we go. Get off there. There's a red and gray. We're doing a purple and chartreuse. That's my favorite right there, purple and chartreuse. That's a killer color. We're going to do a crawfish color. We're going to do a bumblebee color. And these are on size 8 hooks. You know what? Matter of fact, these might be 10s. So perfect little bluegill jigs. Now you say you want it all 32nd. I'm going to throw in some 16ths too, just because. But all my 32nds is poured with number 8 hooks. I don't have many number 6 hooks on the 32nds. Most of them's number 8s. Make it look like a bug. Yeah, Dustin, it's okay. My wife, she was the jig maker back in the day. I, I showed her how to do it, and she was the one that made them. She was a lot more detail oriented than I was. Hey, Grumpy, look at this one. It's one of my favorites. If you're lucky, I might tie you a couple of them. I hate tying those because they're just hard to work with. But I'll do it just because. You do it to it, Grumpy. I'm not really paying attention to chat, to be honest with you, too much. Japanese rod. What the hell's a Japanese rod? It sounds Japanesey. Moose hair smell. Oh yeah, yep. I had a whole bunch of turkey feathers, like from the breast, and they got wet and moldy, and that was some very iridescent kind of look right there. The breast of the turkey, very good to tie with, nice and colorful. I'm just doing them, Grumpy. I had to give you some shit. Just got done finished washing washing my old car before they come get it to build me a pro touring car 2-year project. Hell yeah. Be Japanese. Tell you what, the Japanese, they do make good product. No doubt about that. Japanese does make good product. And I know probably a lot of people won't agree with me, but the Japanese product is very well made. number 2. I like that red and gray. It's a good color combination. Hey Wayman, you still in here? Go under my description. You'll see my email. Send me an email. We'll stay in communication. Like I say, it's going to take me a while, so just don't be in no hurry. Fish are biting. You know what I mean? I was watching him, Mr. Ron, for a minute. He was on the boat with I don't know who that was. He was with. He said his name and I forgot. That happened yesterday. I saw him catch a white bass. I saw 2 white bass caught. Those are fun to catch. A little bit more. 2 colors down. There's a black and gray and red. Another killer spring summertime color right there. All right, now what? We're going to do all right. Bumblebee or the crawfish next. See what I got going on here. We'll do the bumblebee with a yellow head. Make it a little more brighter. Hey Grumpy, is y'all's water clear most of the time up there? Kind of determines how I want to do these. I don't use glue, no. I don't. I've never used it. I mean, every now and again I use glue, depending on what material. But no, I don't. I don't use glue. Never have. You fish reservoirs, so that means your water's clear. That means your water's clear. All right. We're going to do the bumblebee next. Bumblebee tuna. Your average fish, you can get a lot of fish off these jigs, but these cichlids down here, yeah, I might be using some glue for these cichlids, Mr. Ron, to be honest with you. It's a whole different beast with these fish. Your northern bluegill and crappie and stuff like that, no, you don't need it. These cichlids down here, you know what I'm talking about. More protection, the better, right? I might have to start doing it myself. I hate to. I just never have. Didn't need to up there, but down here, oh my gosh. You need a whole different ball game down here. What's going on, Renee? How you doing today? How are you doing today, Renee? All right, so what are we doing here? Running my mouth, and I forgot what I'm doing. We're doing the bumblebee. Let's see, bumblebee. Let's see what I got here. Black. black, variegated. Where's my variegated? There's my variegated. Black and yellow variegated. That's going to be next. The crawfish is going to be next. Let's see. A black hackle. My yellow hackle. All right. We're doing a black and yellow combination on the tail feathers. Black variegated on the neck or the body. Some people call it the neck, body. But we're going to do black and yellow. All right, so I'm going to start with the yellow first. These takes a little more time because I do use the tail piece of the yellow for the tail. And on the black, I don't use the tail piece. I use the individual fibers of it. Another one of the combinations I love during the spring and summer. I use a little bit of gold flashing in there. Use the variegated. I gotta run. All right, we'll see ya on your lunch break, Renee. Getting about that time. Shit. I hate when your thread breaks, especially on these little jigs. Thread breaks on these. Looks like it's got wings. You can't see that. I always glue the head where I end my string. Yep, yep. I used to glue it, Mr. Ron. I used to. I really did. But I don't know. It just didn't seem like it took the extra time where it made a big difference. But then again, uh, the species of fish at different locations definitely need a little extra support. Oh shit, I already got one on there. I'm sorry, looking at the chat, not even paying attention to what I'm doing. A lot of people use this fingernail polish, which I do have. Sally Hansen, I do have that. And I have UV resin as well. I do use the UV resin on if I'm making a jig that has no body like that, you know, I'll use the resin. When I tie my squirrel tail jigs, I'll use the resin. Some of these that I'm going to tie is not going to have a body, and I will use the UV resin. Yes, I will. Yep, I will use the UV resin, especially on the ones that does not have a body. I like the squirrel tail too. The squirrel tail, it's a natural color. Mm-hmm. There it is. Like, where'd my gold piece go? No. Well, that was stupid. I can't get Ron Maria at gmail.com to work. And I don't know why, Wayman. Oh, it's RIORDAN. Double check that spelling. RONRIORDAN. Mm. Getting all the background stuff. I am no cameraman, boy. Anyway. Oh. What's going on, Terry? Welcome back. Welcome back. We're just tying up some jigs. You've been in here a couple times. It does, James. Yes. And I use. Well, Terry, I tell you what I'm going to do. Next time you come in, we're going to get you on the blue team. But right now, my phone's faced the other way, and well, we'll get you on the next one. Since you've been in here several times, we're gonna get you right. We'll get you on the blue team. So you don't. I like everybody being blue myself because they can connect to other channels. The only thing I do say to everybody that is blue, we don't time people out. We like making fun of people. If they come in saying all that bull mess, unless they're throwing off the F bomb or the GD bomb and all that stuff, then we can say adios. But for the most part, we just like making fun of people. That's what we do. Like that Tammy one earlier, that didn't last long. They usually don't last long. You're scammers and spammers. They don't last long. They come in, they do their little 2 minutes of fame, and then they're gone. Ain't no use timing them out for that. We have fun with people. I like Berkeley and Bang. Yep, Bang's very good. What's going on, Rob? We're just tying up some jigs, man. Just, killing some time. I'm making this for Grumpy Orca. We'll send him. I'll send him some jigs up there. Getting 2 dozen. Hey Wayman, did you still in here? Did you try that other what I said? Because when you typed it to me, you typed it without another R. So I just got an email the other day from one guy that I ordered some plastics from. So Toolies, he goes in the Grumpy's room. He's on Grumpy's live. I got some of his plastics. They look pretty damn good. Looks good. Spray my crankbaits with the Bang Cross Spray. Caught walleye and bass off of them. And I'll be honest with you, I've never sprayed my crankbaits. Reason why is because I don't think the scent holds on the crankbaits much. I always did the spinner baits. Spinner baits, crappie jigs, anything with hair and feathers, and crankbait being a hard body, you got to spray that almost every other cast. Tell you what, this is funny doing it this way and trying to do chat too. Oh, Sam's out there wanting to eat. We're gonna have a fish fry tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go down to the restaurant here locally and get some gator tail. Cook up some gator bites. Mm-hmm. Gator bites, hush puppies, and fish, and shrimp, scallops, mussels, some crab legs. That's on the menu tomorrow. That color's done. 4, 8, 12. Halfway there. Are you hungry yet?
I'm getting there. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there.
All right. Let me know. Gator ribs, huh? I don't know. Never had gator ribs. That's interesting. There's the package of bumblebees. My version, the bumblebees. I'm done with this color. Now I'm going to do the crawfish color. I'll put the black up for now. The yellow. I need to shut that window over there. They're probably blowing in over there.
Talking about the door.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. Brown. Brown. Put that up. I'll be done with that. I only use that on one thing. Let's see, black. Let's see here. Put that in here. The gray. I'll throw that away. I don't need that. You know what? I'll try. I don't know. Ain't nobody around here sells gator ribs. It's all gator tail. You would think, being here in Okeechobee, they would have gator ribs. I've never seen them. I would definitely eat those though, for real. I will be applying for my gator license this year though. So we might have some gator this year. It's all on a lottery pool, so you got to get drawed for it first. I am going to apply though. All right, so let's see here. We're going to use the black again for the crawfish. I'm going to use a red head for the squirrel tail. I'm going to do some squirrel tail with no body. Just going to do the hair itself. I see you have PayPal. Maybe it would be easier if I give you my email address. I'll screenshot that, sir. Did it still not work, Wayman? Wonder what's going on. Weird. I'll screenshot it yours. That's wild, man. Huh. Let me go in there and look at something real quick. RONRIORDAN123@gmail.com. SoCal, he sent me. PK, Grumpy Orca, Ian. Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy. You ain't the first one, though, really, that I've had people say, I can't get through your email. And I'll send them an email, and then it works just fine. Like, what the frick? Wayman says, wait a minute now. My fingers might be a little fat, but it ain't that fat. Oh, well. Daniel says, doesn't even tie his shoes, but he can tie these. Daggone right. My shoes don't require laces. What was I doing? Y'all distracted me. Y'all getting on my nerves now. All right, what we got here? Well, that one didn't turn out right. That one turned out right. That one turned out right. I'm going to have to tie me up some of these for real. I don't have any brown paint. I like to do some brown paint or some orange powder paint. I don't have any orange either for like the pinchers to resemble a crawfish, a hard shell crawfish. I'll send you an email there, Wayman. If I don't forget, sometimes them crayons gets a little bright, you know what I mean? Crayons turns fluorescent. They did turn fluorescent. I can't say they turn fluorescent now, but they used to. They used to be all kinds of bright colors. Used to now. Had a quick little flashback there. I had a little flashback. All right. The brown. I need some gold. I put my gold up, didn't I? See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Break me off a piece of that gold flash bar. That. There's this. The Alaskan boys. Well, I appreciate that, man. Wow. I don't even know who you are, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. Nice. Hey, y'all are on it today. I appreciate every one of you all. For real. For real. Yeah, you gotta stay hip nowadays. You gotta get with the lingo. For real. For real. I just need to learn some Spanish. I'll be okay. I live in Florida. It's kind of a necessity. There's the crawfish. Here's the crawfish. Little brown, blackhead, gold, little that woolly booger green. Got a little green in it. That brown green. Some crawfish has got a little green in them. That's a real nice color right there for the bluegills and the cichlids and stuff. That natural, just natural green, you know. I think I ran into you on someone else's stream and chat. You probably did, man. I'm all over the place. I bounce around. Oh yeah, Wayman. Actually, I just ordered 2 boxes of wax worms, 2 more boxes of wax worms from the donations that was sent with shipping and 2-day delivery. It was $36. So all the donations help for this kind of stuff. I got the Starlink, I got the microphones, I got the tripods, I've got the bait, the gat. Hey man, like I say, I'm definitely no professional content creator. I kind of did this as it seemed fun. Kind of like it though, for real. Not too bad. We have a good time with it. We have a good time with it. We make fun of people, certain people. I like my spammers, they're cool. Shit, Tammy would have stayed. I'd say she probably would have been fun. But no, she had to leave. Like, bummer, dude. Party pooper. Come in to ruin the party and had to leave. What the hell? Don't even seem right. Don't even seem right. She told me to shut up. I was like, man, that ain't nice. She needed a man. She needed a friend. Who knows what she was? Pretty. Looks sharper than a Skeeter's tweeter. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sharper than. Love it. Oh man. I'll tell you what, when dog tags come back down here, it's we're gonna smack down on them invasives now. It's they're definitely coming into play for sure. Now up until July and August, when the last year the water temperature hit 97 degrees, and they really slowed down during that. I think everything was slowed down to 97 degrees, but just to give you an idea of how that goes, that 97-degree water temperature just, even I'm pissed off a 97-degree water temperature. Let's see here. I'll go there. Well, that's hotter than a Skeeter's tweeter. I love it. Love it. Dookie. All right. Where's my? It's in my lap. Sucks when you have to have reading glasses. You lose track of everything. Everything's so close up. My next one I'm going to tie is going to be some squirrel tail, but it's not going to have a body. So we're going to pull out the UV resin So I want to tie me up some myself to get ready for these. What was that? Mr. Ron, look at you go, man. With the 10 beaners. Y'all great, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all are absolutely just wonderful. I appreciate it, man. Really, really do. Every single one of you. Every damn one of you. Seriously, though. Y'all are great. Going to the awesome if you go after the alligators, catch, clean, cook lives. You know, here's the thing about that, Wayman. You're talking about catch, clean, and cook. So a lot of your catch, clean, and cooks that I noticed, they do like videos and stuff because the lives on catch, clean, and cooks are so long because you got to catch it, you got to clean it, you got to cook it. I do not know how to edit stuff. I am definitely no computer person. All right, I am computer stupid. So when it comes to editing, it does not happen. Everything's raw material. So to do a catch, clean, and cook, oh my God, that would be a long video. And with 90% of people's attention span, they would not be watching the whole video. You know what I mean? Including myself. I would have a hard time doing that. But man, how interesting would that be? I have watched some videos on YouTube on how to clean an alligator. Man, what a process. I need some extra tools for that deal. Man, 3 different lives. Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah, we'd have to live catching it, live cleaning it, live cooking it. You ain't wrong. What time tomorrow? Yeah, what time you gonna clean that alligator tomorrow? Oh, you talking about the whole cooking some stuff tomorrow. Shit. On the real, I don't even know what time tomorrow. No idea, fella. No idea. Depends on what time they decide to get back tomorrow. I told her to let me know when they're on their way back. I'm gonna go downtown. Go into, not even in town. It's like it's off the beaten path. It's called Okeechobee Fish Company. Down there by the river. Go down there and get the gator tail. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. King of the Wild Frontier. I don't even need that. I'm about done with that right there. Bet it would be awesome tasting. Wayman, you never had alligator? Hell, even in Kentucky, we had a place called Mike Lenning's, and they had the best alligator ever in Kentucky. The alligator down here is very, most places it's pretty gamey. It's it's got a wild flavor. Like, there's got to be a process on how to do it better, but it's kind of real gamey, real swampy flavor. I'm not a fan. There's I haven't tried Okeechobee Fish Companies yet though. But like any game meat, any game fish, strong fish like that, take catfish for instance. I always soak my game, my catfish, tilapia, all that. I always soak it in something, salt water, vinegar base, pickle juice. You gotta soak it. You get all that gamey out. I hate gamey, fishy flavored stuff. I'm definitely not a fan of that. So we're gonna give it a shot. But most of this alligator down here, I do not like. I'm not impressed with it at all. So I think what I need to do is just buy some raw gator tail and just cook it myself, ronyo style. I tell you what, not to brag or anything, but I do make a killer gar. We have a spotted in Florida, spotted gar, and them garfish, they stink to high heaven. They're nasty, but I make them taste great. In Kentucky, I think I made 40 pounds of gar one year. 40 pounds of gar. And it does have a texture like, what's the best way to explain gar to people who's never ate gar? So gar kind of tastes like fish, obviously, but it has a texture of, say, like chicken breast, which what a lot of people says, oh, it tastes like chicken breast. No, it don't taste like chicken. It don't taste like chicken. It tastes like frog legs. It tastes like gar. It's the texture. The texture is like a chicken breast. It's got that little chewy flavor. You know what I mean? But I cooked 40, almost 50 pounds of it, and they could not believe it was gar. They said I would have never ate. I would have never. I'd never ate it. Yeah, well, what do you think about it now? I changed my mind. And believe it or not, just something in the hot sauce. I use Frank's. Something in the hot sauce and the vinegar just takes it out. And no, it's not spicy. It just adds a flavor, and it is just. I mean, it's just phenomenal. I love frog legs. Frog legs, I absolutely love them. And yes, Wayman, it does. Does kind of remind you of frog legs in a different fashion. But we used to eat turtle meat, frog legs. I love turtle. My gosh, do I love turtle? That's a very good flavor right there. And I don't know about slider turtles. We got slider turtles here. I have never ate a slider turtle. Some people says it's good. I don't know. They're awful. They seem like they'd be small. They're not like snapping turtles. The soft shell turtles, believe it or not, has become invasive as of January of 26. Not invasive, but protected. That's what I meant to say, protected. And you can't even keep them. Can't keep them no more. But there's one restaurant down here called Light Seas. And for the ones who don't know this either, soft shell turtle is called cooter. Cooter. I was like, that's a funny name. That's what it is. When Ferg was doing one of his lives, somebody mentioned that because we was talking about turtle and eating turtle. And somebody said, have you ever ate cooter? Ferg didn't want to say it. I was like, it's okay, Ferg. Cooter is soft shell turtle, bro. But that's some really good turtle. It sucks that they're protected though. For real. Man, that's what we used to catch up north, snapping turtle. It was like a delicacy. But you get them in the ponds. It was a delicacy because nobody wanted to clean them. They were so just hard to clean. I don't know, by the time I got done with a turtle, I butchered the hell out of it. It looked like Mike Tyson times 5, man. The way my grandmother used to cook them, she would put them in a 5-gallon bucket or a big wash pail. You know the ones back in the day, the big old wash pans. She'd put them in there and boil a big old pot of water. They did a lot of canning, so they had an extra kitchen down in the basement. And she'd boil a big old pot of water and go out there and put them in the wash pan and put that boiling water on top of them turtles. They'd let them sit there for about, you wouldn't want to go over 5 minutes. It didn't take long at all. You put that boiling water over top of them. You take a pair of gloves, some of them steel gloves, peel that skin right off, cut around the bottom of the belly shell, and get the chopping. Get the chopping. We had a good time back in the day at farm. I tell you, it's summers down in the country wasn't nothing like it. All right, we're done with the brown. We're gonna go to the squirrel tail now. Now we get to throw the UV resin at them. And I think I'm gonna do the squirrel tail. I'll do that with a red head and 16th ounce. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do the 32nd ounce. I'm gonna do both, 32nd and the 16th. I got some mispainted jig heads.